What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's Black Series talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today we've actually got some news to talk about.
Yeah,
hooray!
Nice, healthy episode. Good dose of news. Some rather boring news.
Maybe kind of bad news, honestly. We got to see some prices for some things that we've seen, and it's not good. Also, the Selfie Series was finally revealed as well.
Yeah,
so we'll talk.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
But first, before we jump into this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Justin, we've got some con exclusives ahead of us.
We do.
We saw pictures of a brand new 2-pack, which is actually Cassian Andor and B2 EMO.
Yeah, B2 Emo, maybe? Kind of an odd name.
Yeah, interesting looking droid. Kind of like a astromech, but not really.
Yeah, it almost looks like it can like disguise itself as like some shipping crate related thing, maybe. Just a little speculation on my part, but it's like red. The paint on the droid actually looks kind of good.
Yeah, I did like the droid. We also have our first look at Cassian in action figure form in a new costume.
You know, I've seen some people saying that it looked like DJ, and I honestly kind of agree. Like, at first glance, I thought it was DJ, and the shine is real. This figure, unfortunately, looks like it was just dunked in oil, like cooking oil or something. I'm like, what are they doing? It looks way too shiny, and I kind of don't think it looks all that great either, just like the figure itself. It is an all-new sculpt.
Right.
An all-new sculpt is always a win, but yeah, the figure just doesn't look that good.
Yeah, which is kind of not great considering we just got the Rogue One re-release, and actually the photoreal on that old head sculpt looks really good. So the bar was kind of set high, but now we've got this older Rogue One figure that looks better than this new Cassian figure coming out. It should be assumed that this Cassian will get a single release.
Yeah,
the droid, maybe.
That's usually what it is, because the packaging is like that slip-out thing. This is a con exclusive. We just don't know what con. We know it's not SDCC. There's been a lot of conflicting information with the two big reveals from today, but this one will probably be PulseCon, but it'll be available on Hasbro Pulse like fall of 2022 is what they said, so it'll be relatively easy to get.
Yeah, but the next big hurdle here is the price. This 2-pack will cost you $55.99, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they're counting the droid as an entire figure, which they've done that before with R2. They've done it with Chopper. They do that with droids. But the what the hell? But the Cassian looking, how it looks, I'm just like, no shot am I gonna go for this one. The con exclusives are usually more expensive, and kind of a side note, con exclusives should be things like this, where it's like a figure that will probably get a mainline release, but he just comes with his little droid sidekick, kind of like the Cad Bane and stuff like that. But
except for it's lame in the long run to keep those droids exclusive to the set.
Oh, 100%. But, it could be like a super battle droid.
Right,
or something
it could,
like that.
Yeah, right.
It could be worse.
Right. And I did also want to briefly mention that we did get a price on the TVC con exclusive set that we talked about on the Sunday live stream. And that set for 3 repacked figures is going to run you $74.99.
Yeah, what is it called? Like the Grogu
rescue set?
Yeah.
I was
absolutely ludicrous.
I was so ready to get this set. It looked awesome. I liked that there was cloth goods on Moff Gideon and Din Djarin, but $75 for 3 repacks. Well, technically 4 repacks, because it does come with Grogu. But I don't even count Grogu as a figure. So really 3 figures in this set for $75. That is just a line I cannot step over. For something like a NECA Ultimate 2-pack, where it's 2 figures loaded with accessories, 7-inch scale, I could swing that. But 3 3 3/4 inch figures for $75.
Yeah.
Hasbro, what?
And moving on to the other sort of big Black Series item that was revealed. This one is an actual SDCC exclusive.
Yep.
It is Boba Fett, War of the Bounty Hunters. And it is in that, comic style packaging. This one will be at SDCC. It is on...
Well, not physically.
Right. The QR code to purchase it on Hasbro Pulse will be on there. And we'll talk about that later, but right away, get this out of the way. Old Boba Fett body from 2013, Orange Line?
It's like, okay, I get it, because technically that is the costume he's wearing
Yes,
in
the
the
Empire
comic
Strikes
book.
Back costume.
But I hate the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett body so much that I would rather have an inaccurate, all black version of the Return of the Jedi body.
Yeah, and at this point, it's like, why not? If you have the new one.
And it's a bummer, because I have read this comic book, Charles Soule comic book. It's a lot of fun. Nothing too serious, but it's good gobbledygook Star Wars shoot 'em up stuff. And this brief moment is pretty cool in the comic book. So I was actually interested in getting the blacked out Boba Fett with the awesome spear.
Yeah, which it does include the spear axe thing.
Which is technically a new accessory.
I'm gonna be honest, the figure kind of looks good. Just pure aesthetics. Just not thinking about anything else. Just when I see this black Boba Fett figure that just is black paint from head to toe, I'm like, that aesthetically pleases me. I'm never gonna go for this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Empire Strikes Back body mold, while I think the helmet sculpt is pretty good, there are some good looking proportions, but ultimately the legs are A-shaped right out of the packaging.
Yeah.
Even in the archive
Yep.
Boba Fett, which this Boba Fett body I think is number 11 on as a release on this sculpt, but ultimately horrible articulation.
Yeah.
As far as articulation, I think it might be one of the worst in the line, period.
Oh yeah, because like you said, it's a figure that looks good just standing there, but articulation wise, you're really going to get nothing out of this figure, which is disappointing, because during this particular moment in the comic book, it's very dynamic. Boba Fett is fighting a bunch of gladiators and creatures and stuff like that. So you want to have the ability to do dynamic posing with this figure, and you're not going to get that on this body mold.
Right.
Also should have come with the flamethrower accessory, because that's a nice splash page, and it's literally on the inside of the box.
Yeah. Especially
they chose that art to put on the inside of the box just to taunt you.
Especially for $33.99, Nate.
That hurts. I'm not gonna lie, that hurts.
For such an old sculpt, that certainly hurts. Again, con exclusive, fine, let them have it. I just don't care about this one. So it's not something that genuinely pisses me off, but I know that people want this look of Boba Fett. I mean, it's Boba Fett. Everybody loves Boba Fett. And, an all-black Boba Fett, sure, I can see people picking it up, but it should have been on that Return of the Jedi body.
Yeah, this is going to be another QR code situation, so hopefully they're going to pass them out like candy. I know there hasn't been any official word, as far as I know, about this only being a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but they did mention for a G.I. Joe figure that it's going to go the same route like the Jon Favreau figure did, where it's available for pre-order if you're at the convention, and then a few days later it goes up for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse, and it's pretty easy to get.
It probably... Well, it's Boba Fett. I don't know. I mean, people are pretty pissed about the old body, but again, we're Star Wars fans. We're Black Series collector.
Yeah.
We'll complain and then just gobble it up.
Yep.
This one's not for me. I got my Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. I got my prototype. I got Deluxe Return of the Jedi. I got Throne Room version.
Yeah.
I'm good on Boba Fett for now until they make a Tatooine Book of Boba Fett. It could be worse, though.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Jon Favreau figure. I'm like, why are people ultimately people are really pissed about this? It could be you don't want a super hot fire, highly desirable figure as a con exclusive, just in case it's hard to get. So if it was something like Super Battle Droid, that would be infinitely worse
Right.
than what this is.
Right.
It's just a Boba Fett repaint with
Yeah.
a new little spear.
We got the Boba Fett tax on here. We got the contacts on here.
Yeah, you got the Boba tax, contacts, because it's not paint tax, because it's all just black paint.
I mean, it does look like nice matte black paint, which
right,
is
it
good.
didn't look too shiny or glossy. Like I said, it kind of just from a purely visual standpoint,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's kind of a cool looking figure, but I get it. It's old, and Hasbro needs to retire these old bodies. And Boba Fett for sure needs to be retired. Bury it. Let the past die.
And then Hasbro finally announced the Selfie Series, which we talked about a few weeks ago on the show when it was originally leaked. They accidentally put up listings all over the website, so we had pretty much all of the information back then. But here it is now. The official announcement has been made. So you're going to be able to somehow 3D scan your head through the Hasbro Pulse app.
Yeah, it's exclusively through the Hasbro Pulse app. If you're not familiar with what it is, like you didn't see the leaks or the rumors or anything, it's basically just like submitting a picture and then of yourself, like a selfie, and you get to choose from all these different Hasbro lines. Like there's like Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, Black Series.
Yeah.
And you get your face on a figure. So for Star Wars, there is a Stormtrooper, which it does indeed appear to be the old Stormtrooper body, which again, retire that old body. You have a perfect new Stormtrooper body. I would select that one if it was the new one.
Yeah.
But there is an X-Wing pilot, the Mandalorian in his Beskar armor, but they dub it Mando Warrior.
Yeah.
And then there's a princess. I'm pretty sure it's Hoth Leia.
It is, but it's called like Princess Warrior or Princess Leader or something like that. Obviously, this is a novelty item. The price we've been seeing so far is $59.99, which makes sense.
It's a deal for what it is. There's actually a pretty cool video about this with whoever they're collaborating with, because they're collaborating with some other company that I haven't heard of. They have a video on their YouTube channel. I'll probably show it right here if you want to check it out. And there does appear to be like different hair options.
That's good.
Like different, head sculpts, and there might even be like customizable options that you can choose. We do not know. There is a website page for this on Hasbro's website, but it doesn't have like any concrete information. You could like sign up for a newsletter if you wanted to. But yeah, $59.99 is what we're seeing so far. That's a deal if you've ever done the novelty thing where you try to get like your head on an action figure. It's usually like maybe like hundreds, like 100, 200.
Right.
But I also think you're getting the whole head, not like these like default heads.
Yeah.
But
I
don't know.
We'll have to see how it works because there's still not a whole lot of information about how it's done. But who doesn't want themselves as an action figure? This is something that I think pretty much everyone is going to want to do. And I honestly think I'm going to change my mind. I was thinking about doing the Mandalorian, but I think I'm just going to go Stormtrooper.
Yeah, I think if I had to choose, I'd go Stormtrooper because
it sucks that it's on the old body, but
true. The old body isn't the worst, but it's like retire that body, and it sucks that they're, aside from Mando, they're all pretty old.
Right.
Like X-Wing, it's old and chunky.
And X-Wing's so tiny, it's so short because it's supposed to be Luke. So
so I'll probably end up going Stormtrooper.
Yeah, I think that'll just be the way to play it safe. But so we'll probably discuss this further in the future as more information comes out. But for now, we at least have a price, and we know it's now officially announced.
Yeah, Selfie Series. And finally, this one is coming straight from yakface.com, the #1 news source for everything Black Series, TVC, Star Wars action figures in general. They published an article about finding the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi figure subline in the Walmart and Target systems.
Wow.
We do not know any figure, we don't know any of the characters, but we know they're in the system. So basically like the first wave.
Sweet. I mean, we pretty much knew this was coming.
Yeah.
There is a few Return of the Jedi figures that could use a re-release to get them back out in the wild, mainly that Luke Skywalker, the Walmart exclusive one.
I kind of hope they just do what would have been the Rancor tier
I don't think they will, but that would be amazing.
Do you think we'll ever see that one?
Yeah, I think that's going to
Okay.
be the Mandalorian Luke.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's in the pipeline. I keep forgetting that's in the pipeline.
Yeah, I think they're just straight up switching assets over to that figure. We probably won't see a Return of the Jedi version, though.
Yeah, and I'm assuming these will be on Kenner cars in plastic bubbles.
Yep.
But it's also 2023, and I'm pretty sure that's when they said they wanted to go plastic free. I do not know. I hope it is just for consistency, because if you don't know, if you're like brand new to collecting, they kind of do this thing. They did it for Star Wars, they did it for Empire Strikes Back, where it's just, you know, Black Series 1/12 scale figures, but they're in like the nostalgic Kenner packaging. Most of them are repacks of figures that exist in the line. However, some of them were new, but they also got Galaxy releases, like the Snowspeeder Luke,
Hoth Rebel Soldier,
Vader.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. We both love Return of the Jedi, and I hope they mix in some new characters into this.
Fingers crossed on the Endor Rebel Trooper.
Endor Rebel Soldier. Let's get a Weequay Skiff Guard, 8D8 maybe.
Yeah, ATST driver.
Slave Leia.
Hey.
Or Jabba's Prisoner, as the Power of the Force card says.
Yeah, but you know, we'll probably see Endor Han, Endor Leia, Endor Luke, maybe a Tebow repack. Maybe they'll repack Poplu.
Skiff Guard Lando.
Yeah, they do Skip Guard Lando again. That'd be amazing.
I bet they will. Mark our words. Clip it, Norsky.
Clip it. But yeah, maybe they'll do Poplu. Or maybe we'll finally get Wicket.
Yeah, let's get Chief Chirpa.
Yeah, Logray.
Yeah.
We could use more Ewoks.
There's tons of Return of the Jedi. I'm sure we'll do that as a video.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, you know, kick off 2023 with that video or something. I'm sure we'll talk about it in the future. But yeah, it's confirmed that they're coming, which is great, because I like that little subline. It doesn't take away from the main line.
Yep.
So we're still going to get our, you know, our new sculpts in the main line, just like always. So yeah, 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi is happening in 2023, and we will be getting some celebratory Black Series figures.
And that's all we've got for you on this episode of Figure It Out. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars, the Black Series here on the channel. If you'd like to support us directly, we do offer a channel membership for 99 cents a month. You can get a custom Clone Trooper name badge and custom emojis that you can use on our videos and in our live streams, which are every single Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time. We also just recently dropped some merch, so we did a t-shirt, a coffee mug, a hoodie, and a sticker.
Yeah.
Check that out. There's links in the description down below for all of that good stuff.
Yeah. We just did our channel member giveaway on Sunday, so congrats to all the winners, all 5 of you. They've all responded, and we'll be shipping that stuff out probably, you know, maybe tomorrow, since this is coming out on Friday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, congrats to the 5 winners. And we're doing another one for channel members, right?
Yeah, we are doing a 200 channel member giveaway, so you still have an opportunity. If you're still watching this video this deep, we appreciate you. Thank you. But you still have the chance to enter in our 200 channel member giveaway. We're going to be giving away a TVC figure and a Black Series figure.
Nice.
Which I will reveal a little bit later on. So, yeah, thank you, everyone. Big thank you to our current channel members. Your continued support is truly appreciated and truly fantastic. And of course, thank you to everyone else out there for just watching, liking, and subscribing, all that good stuff. We appreciate each and every one of you. So I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on Out of the Basement.